1070, The Answer. The hashtag corrupt media.
Chuck, I just want to say, of all the things that have come up in the debate in the last 24, 48 hours, the thing that really strikes me is these male members of Congress saying, well, why do I have to pay for maternity leave? And my answer would be, why do I have to pay for prostate cancer?
I have to say, the most striking
picking
photo.
And choosing from a menu of what disease you might get down the road.
And I think
the insurance doesn't work that way.
And this is what political advisors are saying to many of these members. You're going to have it. You think you have a gender gap problem now? You haven't seen anything yet. And you know, optic-wise, the meeting this week when the president met with the Freedom Caucus in the Roosevelt Room, and they're surrounded by his aides. And Kellyanne Conway wasn't in there because guess what? If she was, she'd have been the only woman in the picture. And it was not a good moment that at a moment when they're making the decision to basically say, no, we're not going to have gender neutrality in when it comes to health insurance basics here. That picture is not going to sit well with many women in this country.
This is the Sam Malone Show, brought to you by Salem Radio Houston and 512 New Media on AM 1070, The Answer.
That was a golden piece of audio. I'll start with, was it Andrea Mitchell who was first in that?
Of course it was. Chucky Boy Todd.
Why should women, men should talk about women's pregnancy and Obamacare? It has to do with prostate. What in the, well, first of all, why should people in their 60s have to have medical as part of their Obamacare? I mean, maternity as part of their Obamacare.
Right, exactly.
If you're in your 60s, look, God bless you. If you'll get pregnant in your 60s, 70s, whatever, upper 50s. Why would you? And what is the connection in her bizarre, perverted world where pregnancy and prostate cancer have anything to do with each other? Because prostate cancer more or less increases as men get older, not when they're young in their 20s.
Right.
It's something you're worried about over 50.
That's right.
You're not getting pregnant over 60, 55, 60. You're not, unless you're like one of those Guinness Book of World Record ladies from a town in Italy we never heard of. A grandmother in Italy, in the small town of Asfacci Mazzorchi, gave birth today to triplets, and she was 69. You're like, wow, I don't even know what that is. What is Asfacci Mazzorchi Capazione? Oh, it's east of over there.
And her husband's been blind for 15 years.
They didn't even know. Wow. So why? So here she is defending Obamacare. Look, honey, even the Democrats have said this is a disaster. Are you the last one on the Titanic turning the pages of music for the violin concertos? Really? Hang on, let me turn the page. Gosh, cray. And then was that Chucky Todd, tapeworm,
Yes, sir. It was Chucky Todd.
Democratic operative of what was it, Tom Harkin's presidential campaign? Right. So he worked for the Democrats, and he's got a little show, and now it's a gender gap. Hey, Chucky, got a question for you. The Congressional Black Caucus pick when they were there visiting Trump a week and a half ago. What was your take on that? Where's the diversity in the Congressional Black Caucus? No Jews, no whites allowed, as evidenced by entry request by Steve Cohen, Jew out of Tennessee, and Chris Bell, who was congressman for about a week and a half in Houston.
Right.
They said, we want to join the Congressional Black Caucus because we have black people in our district. It would help us better understand the black man. And they were told, no, N-O, no. In Russian, niet.
Blacks
In
only.
German, nein. Yeah, right?
In Amityville, get out.
Get out. Anyway, but that's it. That's a great sound clip, Mr. Tiller. Yeah. Use it. Anyway, happy Monday. Welcome to the show. 27th day of March. I'm Sam Malone. Say hi to the crew. The whole gang is here. Tom Fontaine stopping by on the program, working hard. He was working hard last night, working hard early this morning. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Sam? How's it going, man?
Good.
Sunburned at the Little League field this weekend.
You and I were talking Friday about this. You had a lot of Little League this weekend.
Oh, man, did I ever.
You're like, I got to keep it 9, 11, 1, 5, 7, midnight, 2 a.m. for it.
Little League baseball, Little League soccer, 3 different games, 3 different leagues. Good grief.
Gosh. And you announced, right?
Yes.
Now batting, number 7, Brayton.
Yes. Because you know, a lot of times they get like, you know, little girls who get up there and they'll say, now batting, the shortstop, number 7, Hayden. And then I get up there, next up, the shortstop, number 4, Sam Skipper.
Oh, loving it. Mr. Chuck Tiller, operations manager, here in effect. What's up, buddy?
We're back at it again on this Monday morning, Mr. Malone. So glad to be here.
Hey, what happened to our weekend, bro?
It went by too fast, of course.
It always does.
Man.
Always does.
You know, I had a great weekend, and suddenly I woke up and said, oh, it's Monday.
I know, right?
Get into work, boy.
I got to work. You know, I hit the rack at like 1 a.m. last night.
Yeah.
We went out, had a wonderful night. I'm like, oh, great. I got to wake up at like 4:30. This is going to be a fun day. This is going to be fun. Say how to our...
You're going to be on the air until 11.
Yeah, I'll do the national show today. So.
Yeah.
Say hello to our, ladies and gentlemen, award-winning news director, part of the Texas Radio Hall of Fame, J.P. Pritchard.
Morning, Sam.
What's going on, sunshine?
Well, we're just getting into another week of craziness out of Washington.
Ain't that the truth? I think we should flip the show. From now on, it's like 50 minutes of news and 5 minutes of us at the top of the hour.
Well, there'd be plenty to talk about.
What's leading the way in your pile for the next news break?
Well, everybody's still pointing their fingers over the failure of the Trump, Ryan, Obama, whatever you want to call it, a repeal and replace effort. And then the other thing that's happening that's new today is actually that the Trump administration is proposing a new operation to try to make business in government more businesslike.
Make business in the government more businesslike.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Let me know how it works out for you. Let me know how it works out for you.
White House Office of American Innovation.
And
Jared Kushner is going to be running it, his son-in-law.
Yeah, so he's going to have a son-in-law, and then people are already mad, which is, to me, hidden anti-Semitism. That's the whole new thing now. Can't stand Jared Kushner because he's an Orthodox Jew. I'm like, that guy's more successful than, like, gosh knows how many other folks. Put him in there, let him run it, make it happen. They're also PO'd at Ivanka hanging out the White House, too.
Yeah, they want to give her confidential, top secret clearance, and of course you know that would get everybody upset. So, Cray.
And welcome to the show. Also leading the television side, we have a big crew on the television side. Only one can get close to the microphone. Say hi to our ball of energy, Mr. Excitement, the face of Monster Energy drink, Chris Dishman.
Morning, guys.
Tearing it up, bro.
And he's so quick on the draw too.
It was
I'd
great.
say
It was
he's
a great
excited
weekend.
this morning, that's for sure.
Well, Chris and I, not together. We were in the same place together Saturday night. We were seeing Brad Paisley at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Yeah.
And that was a great show. He had like closer tickets. He was way down there. He was like beating the bass drum for Brad Paisley's band.
Yeah, thanks to StubHub. You get some really good deals on there.
What'd you pay for tickets? What'd you pay for the Ducats?
For down there, it was about $100.
A
It was down in the action seats.
So
You
you-
know anything about the rodeo?
That was pretty good.
Right in the bottom.
So 100 a ticket, 200.
Yeah. And
Nice.
came with like complimentary snacks, and I mean, it was nice.
Nice. Oh, by the way, thanks for letting me know I pay you too much. But anyway, he's got $200. He's got $200 for tickets. No, I'm just joking.
Well, I had to save my salary for 2 months. To get them.
I skipped over 17 meals, sir.
It's kind of like an engagement ring. You know, you save 2 months salary.
That's great. All right, busy. So here's the deal. We're going to do the first hour of our little program here from Houston, and then we'll flip the big switch, and I'll fill in for Mike Gallagher and his 323 stations, 3-point-something million people.
Wow.
So we'll do that at 8 o'clock our time. Who's stopping by the show, Tom Fontaine?
7:15, Steve Moore, and 7:45, Congressman Brian Babin.
Yeah, and then let's see, at 8 o'clock, when I do Gallagher show, Ted Poe, man, front page of everything.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
He'll be your first guest, then Michelle Malkin, Brigitte Gabrielle, and Steve Moore.
That's awesome.
Steve
And then
Moore
at
doing double
7:30, Dr. Rory Hempel.
Yeah, Doctor, I'm pretty sure, I'm confirming with him right now. I want to get his take from docs4patientcare.org. All right, quick break. Glad you're watching us. Glad you're hanging out with the Sam Malone Show, AM 1070, The Answer. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. Abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Sorona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem.
Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100%.
It's your daily cup of constitutional coffee, along with the best conservatainment. It's the Sam Malone Show on AM 1070. The Answer.
All right, 7:21-ish. Let's get to our good friend, part of Team Trump, world-famous economist, former with the Wall Street Journal, now with Heritage. Joins us on Mondays, our good friend, Stephen Moore. How are you, buddy?
Hi, Sam. I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. I know you and I are big fans of tax cuts with what happened in the Trump campaign or the Trump administration and Steve Mnuchin. How does that affect what happened over the weekend with the shelving of Obamacare destruction?
Well, this is so frustrating, isn't it? I mean, this defeat stings, no question about it. And, I'm frustrated with Republicans because they promised us that, they promised us in 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, if they were put in power and they had the power, they would eliminate Obamacare. And the bill that they brought to the House didn't do it. It didn't repeal Obamacare, and there were just too many conservatives who couldn't live with that. I think they have to go on Obamacare before I get the tax cuts. I think there's still a high likelihood they're going to get rid of Obamacare this year. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board, find a bill that everybody can live with that could get to 218 votes in the House and 50 in the Senate. And I think there's still a high likelihood. But I'm just frustrated, and I think everybody is, that this is this awful law. And Trump was exactly right when he said on Friday, Sam, that Obamacare is the Titanic, right? The thing is sinking, right? And it's sinking faster than anybody understands. I mean, if we don't get rid of this, in 2 years there won't be any health insurance market left. The whole health insurance market will implode, and everybody's going to lose their insurance because there's nobody going to buy insurance from because of the incredibly high prices. And Obamacare completely destroyed and contaminated our health insurance market. So I want to get rid of that, and I think we shouldn't be too forlorn about this because I do think that we're going to come together. We're going to get rid of this. And if Republicans don't, they're going to lose. They're going to lose their majorities. Now, on tax reform, yeah, I wish, obviously in retrospect, it would have been a lot smarter to do tax reform first. Bring those tax rates down for businesses and individuals, simplify the tax system, drain the swamp, get rid of all the excessive IRS people that we've got out there, put forward a tax system with postcard return. I mean, I think you could get even a lot of Democrats on something like that.
Yeah, it was a tough, Thursday. We're like, oh, they're going to vote Thursday. Maybe push it back Friday. Oh, they'll push it back Friday. Then they pull it Friday. And then it was a chance for Democrats to gloat over, like you said, the Titanic. Like the Democrats built the Titanic, okay?
They did.
It's going down. Yeah. It screws up in the air. The rudders are up in the air. And they're calling it the greatest ship. And the Republicans are like, we'll replace it. But they can't agree on what the hell to replace it with.
I know, isn't that? I mean, it's maddening. There's no question about it. Republicans are there's two parties out there. There's the stupid, evil party, the Democrats, and the stupid party, the Republicans. And unfortunately, I'm a member of the stupid party, and they should have been able to come up with something that everybody could live with. They couldn't, and I think the idea of having a kind of timeout now for Obamacare, let this thing, digest for a little bit. Every liberal commentator is, having this great. Republicans are incompetent. They couldn't get rid of this. I think that they're going to revisit it. They're going to get done with it. But for now, it's going to be tax reform, and that is something I think is so critically important to the economy. We're losing our businesses, folks, because we're not competitive, and we're losing them to Canada and Mexico and China and India and all of these European countries. I mean, we know why the companies are leaving, Sam. They're leaving because our taxes are so onerous in this country.
Steve Moore from Heritage. Libs will fight this one, though. The alt-left who has an extreme hatred towards American success. What's a good elevator pitch to liberals on why we need to lower this corporate tax rate, one of the highest in the world?
Well, when businesses leave the country, who's hurt the most? American workers are, right? I mean, I went to a lot of these towns, Sam, around the country in Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, and a lot of the states on the West Coast where the businesses are leaving. They were just basically taking the factory out and they're moving it somewhere else. And then, it's not like we have to scratch our heads, gee, why are they leaving? They're telling us. They're saying, we can't live with this tax system anymore. It's like we're at 40% on our taxes, and the rest of the world's at 20%. Now, what I call that is a 20% Head Start program for every country we compete with.
Exactly.
I mean, why would we do something that stupid? Why not? Under the Trump plan that Larry Kudlow and I helped write for Donald, we would go from overnight being the highest tax rate country in the world to the lowest. Now, what do you think that's going to do to business? It's going to bring those. It's going to be like a magnet.
Well, I would.
Come back.
Steve Moore from Heritage. I would tell him, Mr. Moore. I would say to any lib who's like, whatever. I was like, do you do your own taxes? Yes or no? And of course, those in Congress are not. I mean, so you say, do you do your own taxes? Yes or no? What's it cost you to have your taxes done? Do you consider yourself a smart person? Why can't you do it yourself?
Yeah.
And that's why. And that's all I would do. You just hit them like that.
By the way, that's a whole industry, has been built around the tax system of tax preparers, tax accountants, lawyers, psychiatrists, people. I mean, this is the time of year we're all basically, unless you're one of these people who does it way in advance, I mean, most of us are going to be spending the next 2 or 3 weeks trying to figure out how much we owe.
And what's that cost? And what's the cost? What's the opportunity cost?
Why does it have to be so complicated?
Exactly.
I mean, seriously, why can't, if you look at the tax code now, it's 10,000 pages, and then there's tens of thousands of pages of regulation. It's written in Greek. Nobody understands it. Nobody can figure it out. It is eroding the competitiveness of our country, and nobody in Washington wants to do anything about it because nobody in Washington wants to do anything about it because guess what? They love the fact that it's complicated, that what Congress and the lobbyists do is buy and sell tax favors. Well, let's get rid of that system. I'm a flat tax guy, Sam. I'd get rid of all the deductions, all the credits, all the loopholes, all the carve-outs, and just get the rate down to 17%, and you don't get to write off anything, but you're going to have a low tax bill because you're not going to pay 17%, not 40%. I think most Americans would love that in a heartbeat.
Our good friend Steve Moore from Heritage, heritage.org.
Where are you on that? Sam, are you a flat tax guy?
Yeah, listen, I'm for anything other than what we have. So if it's flat tax...
Me too. Even in that, I know you've got a lot of listeners because I go to Houston a lot. I know a lot of fair tax people there. Why not scrap the income tax entirely? Just have a national sales tax. That way you wouldn't have to have an IRS.
Yeah, here's the deal. And I know we got to run that, and if I can't put it on a postcard and mail it in, it's too complicated. It's just, and I have, listen,
you got it.
I have my BBA's in finance, and I can't do the taxes.
I've devoted 30 years of my life to that idea, and it's so. Everybody in the country says, "Hell yes, I want that." This is the swamp. The swamp doesn't want it.
Exactly. Our good friend Steve Moore. Go to heritage.org. Listen, the Team Trump. I always appreciate when you take time to join us.
All right, Sam. Have a great day.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you, buddy. A good friend. I'll take anything over versus what we have right now, and I hope that the Obamacare vote doesn't hurt the ability to get this tax code in order. Back in a second. AM 1070, The Answer. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good, strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025.
No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease.
Covering the news they don't want you to hear. This is the Sam Malone Show on AM 1070, The Answer.
All right, the Monday show rolls on. Don't forget, we'll flip the switch at 8 o'clock and go national. And then I'll fill in on the Mike Gallagher show this week. And we'll hit him good, baby. We're going to do a great job holding down the fort for Mike on vacation. 300-plus radio stations, 3 million-plus listeners to our little show. So we go from a little show, Mr. Tiller, to a slightly larger but little show.
Yeah.
We'll always be a little show. Go over to line 4, I believe. Our good friend Dr. Ori Hampel stopping by. You've heard me talk with Dr. Ori. He's a urological surgeon in Houston, a famed surgeon. He's been our go-to guy since the corrupt Obamacare hit the streets in March of 2010. He's with Docs for Patient Care Foundation. He's on the board. Dr. Ori, welcome back to the show.
Good morning, Sam.
All right, so from your point of view, I mean, you've been a great critic, and you've educated us about Obamacare. Did you ever think that we'd have the House, the Senate, and the White House have a chance to vote, and we all go to the weekend with nothing?
Well, this is really difficult, and this kind of brings out the reality of what really happened with Obamacare. Because, for example, one of the things that my frustration before I got some more information was that, well, why didn't the Republicans just take the 2015 bill that they put on Obama's desk, the one he vetoed, and just have it on Trump's desk January 20th to sign? Well, the reality is that bill had lots of stuff to repeal Obamacare. It was an Obamacare repeal. However, they can only do, without 60 votes in the Senate, what they can do with reconciliation. They can only change fiscal stuff. And the reality is that 2015 bill, Trump would sign, and then the parliamentarians in the Senate would throw it out. So when they passed it in 2015, that was political theater to say, oh, we passed a repeal of Obamacare, and Obama vetoed it, and he kept it in. So the reality is that Obamacare is such a huge law with so many tentacles. Like, for example, the reconciliation bill backs all student loans in America. I mean, there's all these other tentacles that Obamacare has that cannot be repealed by reconciliation. And the reality is that the replacement bill that was proposed, the reason that conservatives are so opposed to it is it didn't move the cost curve. It didn't really fundamentally change the problems in Obamacare that make health insurance so expensive and makes it so difficult for patients to get care.
Well, that's a mouthful. So what would you have done, Dr. Ori Hampel, Docs for Patient Care Foundation? What would you have done differently? Because, yes, it is a very complicated monster with its tentacles all from the IRS to student loans, right?
Right.
What would you have done to say, guys, here's a good plan. This is something we can all agree on, even very fiscally conservative people, like in the Freedom Caucus. Here's something we can really agree on. Well, what could have been done differently?
Okay. Well, you know, what the Republicans had in mind was if this bill would have passed, they had other bills in the background ready to go to start chipping away at other things, okay? But now that this bill is history for now, what they need to do, in my opinion, is take a completely different tack, okay? They need to say, you know what, let's not repeal Obamacare. Let's just make it irrelevant. Let's defeat it with the free market. The free market principle the conservatives ran on. So what would you do? You would use reconciliation to make the parts of Obamacare irrelevant. For example, maybe they can use reconciliation to take that penalty that Judge Roberts of the Supreme Court renamed a tax and make that irrelevant. Maybe make that penalty $1. So if an employer or an employee or an individual don't comply with Obamacare, the penalty is $1. And then you remove the teeth of Obamacare. And then the other thing you do is then you pass legislation, and you also, the other part of Obamacare need to repeal or change with reconciliation is allow HSAs to be robust. Obamacare limits HSAs at like $2,500 or something. So you make HSAs $50,000, whatever, as much money as you want, to make that provision irrelevant. And then you pass laws that foster free market medicine. For example, laws that facilitate buying insurance across state lines, and laws that allow high deductible plans that only cover catastrophes. In other words, the equivalent of car insurance, they would cover an accident or a car fire or a flood of your car, but not oil changes or tire changes. For example, it would cover cancer or a heart bypass, but it wouldn't cover routine stuff. It wouldn't even cover mammograms. See, mammograms just cost a couple $100 in the free market. The economy is distorted by the insurance market and the hospitals and all the big players that supported Obamacare.
And let me real quick, Dr. Ori Hempel, Docs for Patient Care Foundation.
Sure.
What would you have done, Doc? And you're awesome on this. What would you have done about pre-existing people who come in with horrendous health issues you can't find insurance? Or...
Well, remember, you made the penalty irrelevant. So if you make the penalty irrelevant, and then you talk about pre-existing conditions, well, how many people are we talking about
Small.
that have pre-existing conditions? These are people that don't have insurance, that don't work for an employer that provides insurance, that don't have Medicare, that don't have Medicaid, they don't have TRICARE, they can't go to the VA. These are people that are only buying it on the individual market and are sick. You're only talking about a couple 100,000 people for the entire country. You know, before Obamacare, we had high-risk pools in every state. Like Texas had a high-risk pool. It provided insurance, a Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO. It was with a higher premium. So to help those people, give them a voucher, you know, a premium support plan. So you say, okay, if you buy your insurance, we'll give you a voucher to help you pay for the insurance you buy. So you solve, and that solves the problem. Because remember, pre-existing condition people, they're all sad stories. Now, one of those pre-existing condition stories that I've seen was somebody that got fired or got laid off or got downsized or changed jobs for a better opportunity, and then there was a 3-month waiting period before their new insurance kicked in, and then they got sick during that time. Well, what you do is, if you allow the purchasing of just high-deductible plans, those high-deductible plans are cheap because they don't cover your routine care.
Right,
They don't cover your doctor visits. They're cheap. So for a couple $1,000, you can buy a high-deductible plan for your family, and then there's no excuse to have to not be covered. And when you change jobs, that plan, you make it tied to the individual, not to the employer. The employer can pay for it. The employer can contribute to the HSAs. Then you can make it even more robust. You can say you can share HSA money. For example,
real quick, because I get to the break. Yeah.
Right. One person is sick in the family, then other people could transfer some of their HSA money to his HSA money to help him cover the cost of his new medical expense.
So I love it. Make it irrelevant by slowly chipping away with really small steps.
Right.
From mandate to tax.
Right. And then what happens is you create a big insurance market that's only catastrophic insurance and a big free market medicine market, and then people will opt to it because it'll be affordable and more accessible and portable. Excellent. And then Obamacare becomes irrelevant.
Great job, as always. This is why I love having Dr. Ori Hempel on, famed Houston surgeon, Docs for Patient Care Foundation. Go to docsforpatientcare.org. We'll see what happens. Doc, as always, thanks for edumacating us, buddy.
Thank you, Sam.
Have a wonderful day. Let me get to the break. We'll get the take on how it went in Washington with Congressman Brian Babin fighting 36th Congressional District, which is just east of Houston, next. AM 1070, The Answer.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, the conservatainment capital of the world. It's the Sam Malone Show on AM 1070. The Answer.
7:51 on the show. That is so nice. I mean, Mike Gallagher really is as nice in person as he sounds on the air. Some not, some don't do that, but he really is, and it's an honor to fill in for him on his show coming up at 8 o'clock. We'll go live across the country from 8 to 11 this week on the Mike Gallagher Show. Let me get to one of our good friends of our program, Congressman Brian Babin from the fighting 36th Congressional District, kind of Houston and eastbound part of that. I guess now we hear the dreaded Freedom Caucus. Congressman, welcome back to our show. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Sam. Great to be with you.
Good to have you on, Skipper. All right, so give us the play-by-play. What happened? We thought it was kind of there's going to be negotiations and a short thing and close this bad boy up and get it taken care of. What happened, Congressman?
It was very disappointing to me. I thought that the president was helping us to get more conservative concessions from the leadership. The bill, I thought, was coming our way. And, I thought it was time to declare victory, do something for President Trump's agenda. I worked very hard to get Trump elected. Trump and I were elected overwhelmingly in the 36th District of Texas. And that promise that we made, both of us, was to repeal and replace Obamacare, and it's still absolutely necessary to make this promise come to fruition.
What didn't come your way, Congressman Babin? What didn't come your way that would have flipped you?
I got to the point where I met with the president 3 times last week, once in the Oval Office and the other 2 times in other parts of the White House. I got a personal phone call from the president asking me to support him. We told him what we needed to have in order to make this bill acceptable to us. He reached out to the leadership. We got some conservative concessions to take away some federal mandates that we call essential health benefits and give it to the states. And I thought it was it a perfect bill? Far from it, Sam. But we still had ways and means to change the bill, even after we had passed it and had gotten it through the Senate, and the president signed it. We still had Tom Price, our Health and Human Services Secretary, and a former colleague of mine, and a doctor, by the way, who had the power to change this thing, immense powers given to him when the Democrats had Kathleen Sebelius in that same position. So we had ways that we could have changed it even better, and I thought that it was time to give a win to the president, to honor our promise to get rid of Obamacare and replace it with something that will give freedom to the American people, reestablish doctor-patient relationship. But you know what? It wasn't meant to be. Some moderates in what we call the Tuesday group in the House, and then of course the Freedom Caucus. There was several of us in there that were for the bill when it got to that point. Like I said, they made some concessions to us. It was time to declare victory out that we thought, but more of them than
well, let me ask you this, because we're running out of time. What specifically would have made you flip in that vote Thursday or possibly Friday? What's the one thing that you, Congressman Brian Babin, would have heard or seen that would you said, done, I'm in, let's rock?
Yeah, when we talked to the president, we said, look, we have to have some more, let me say this, we have to have less federal mandates on the states. We need more freedom. And the essential health benefits was one of our asks. Also, what we call the insurance regulations. I don't want to dive into the weeds because it's real hard to understand a lot of this stuff. But the president said, give me some time. He came back to us. He said, we're going to get rid of the essential health benefits. That was 50%. They met us halfway. And me and several others in the caucus decided this is it. We got to have a win here. And so we told them that we could support the bill. However, there just wasn't the votes there to pass the bill, because not only because of the Freedom Caucus, but also because of the moderate caucus as well, called the Tuesday group, as I mentioned. And they pulled the bill. We just did not have the vote. So it's very frustrating, very disappointing. We have to remember that we've got a Republican in the White House that will sign our legislation now. Totally different from what we've seen, Sam, over the last 8 years.
When do you think?
Get that in mind.
Yeah, no, I know. Congressman Brian Babin, our good friend from the fight in 36th. When do you think, timeline-wise, we'll see it come up and surface again? A vote to end finally, once and for all, Obamacare.
Well, it's going to come up. I can't predict exactly when it's going to happen because we're moving on to some other parts of the Republican and Trump agenda, and that's tax reform. But health care is definitely going to come back up, and it's not up to Trump. It's not up to the president to bring it back up. It's going to be up to the House of Representatives, and it will happen. Whether it's going to happen in the next 6 weeks or the next 4 and 5 months. I don't know. And real quick, what do you tell folks who were joined Tea Party groups back in 2010 and rallied and helped elect people and raise money and such? To those who were disappointed by what happened on Thursday and Friday, what's your message to those folks who work so hard on the grassroots level? Hey, I'm one of them. I was a Tea Party guy and ran on repealing and replacing Obamacare. I would say we are a party that is not used to having a president we can work with. We've been obstructors. We've been folks that have said no repeatedly to the things that President Obama had wanted to foist upon the American people as he did for 8 years. Now we have a fellow in there, Donald J. Trump, who has an agenda which pretty much exactly matches those of us in the conservative wing of the Republican Party. And so we have to remember, let's get this agenda done. We can't continue to obstruct. We've got to move forward with this agenda to make America great again, Sam. Love it. Congressman Brian Babin, I appreciate your honesty as always. I'm glad you're a friend of our show, buddy. You bet, Sam. God bless. God bless. Keep kicking butt. Wrapping up hour one with Congressman Babin. One of the members, by the way, of the Freedom Caucus was our friend was our friend Congressman Ted Poe. He'll join us in about 15, 20 minutes. He left over some disagreements. Let's flip the switch. We'll go live from New York City and take over the Mike Gallagher Show for the next 3 hours. I am Sam Malone, AM 1070, The Answer.
AM 1070. Now for your...
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good, strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. and an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-46 4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com.
This is your total information source, The Mike Gallagher Show. The news is happening now, and we keep you connected to the headlines like no one else. And now, sitting in for Mike today, here's Sam Malone.
Yo! An honor to be here, filling in for radio legend Mike Gallagher. I'm Sam Malone, radio host in Houston on the Salem radio station AM 1070, The Answer, from the great red state of Texas, in the great blue city of Houston. All right, lots to cover today. Congressman Ted Poe, formerly of the Freedom Caucus, will join us in a little bit to talk about what happened over the weekend. You know, for many, if you go, dude, what do you think what happened about over the weekend? They're going, yeah, I can't believe it. South Carolina made it in. So many people are focused on the Final Four. I get it. South Carolina, Oregon, Gonzaga, North Carolina. I get it. What you're focused on. You started your brackets. Magazines were into it. Shows were into it. It's all kinds of apps, websites to focus you to basketball. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, it's a game, and it'll be over, and then we'll move on. It's like when Villanova won last season. And that's from my neck of the woods, being a Philadelphia guy from Temple University. It was like, okay, it's cute. It's fun. I get it. In the realm of things, what does that have to do with our future? It's what's going on now before our very eyes, which is a little more complicated, a little more in-depth, a little deeper. It's not basketball. It's what's going on and what went on Thursday, Friday, and over the weekend in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. Who'd have thunk that on this day, 27 March 2017, you and I would be having a conversation about Obamacare and its existence? It's still alive like the monster in the movies. Who'd have thunk that after the declaration that would be the number one item, even if President Trump wanted to go with tax issues and lowering that corporate tax rate, one of the highest in the world, and maybe he was cajoled or convinced to go with Obama health care first. By the way, in Texas, we don't call it Obamacare. It's Obama Health Control. Any plan that puts the Internal Revenue Service between you and your doctor is not care. Gabish, good. So we thought by now this thing would have been out the door, man, like a Greyhound bus heading to Oklahoma. Would have been long gone. But it wasn't. It's amazing that today, 27 March, we're looking at two sides, two groups, Republicans and Democrats. Republicans trying to look over the crash scene and come up with an explanation. And Democrats happy that Obamacare is still alive. Maron, who's sitting there and rejoicing in a medical program, like I said, where you have the IRS involved, you can't buy insurance over state lines. Gosh knows how many people have only one choice of a provider in their county, and the Democrats are happy? The Democrats are rejoicing. Isn't this great? Woo! Premiums going up. It was a golden opportunity to make it happen, and it didn't. For Donald J. Trump, who's probably used to doing land lease deals and real estate deals in the toughest real estate market in America called New York City, you take a defeat and you move on. It's no biggie. For others, it's a little tougher. Whereas our good friend Congressman Ted Poe has to leave the, quote, Freedom Caucus, a caucus founded not that long ago with the basis of we'll stand up for what's right for America. Heck, we'll even vote against the Speaker of the House if necessary, right? And that was the basis of the Freedom Caucus. So we're looking at this crash scene and trying to figure out what happened. And we're not blaming anybody specifically. Okay? And then you look at the group over here, the Democrats, who are happy, who are rejoicing. Obama health control, in its thousands of pages, probably couldn't have been blown up in one fall swoop, in one, let's go. Friends of the show have stopped by to say that, the best thing to do, piece by piece, little bit by little bit. Hit them first with the mandate. Let's get rid of the mandate that was later turned into referred to as a tax when it got to the Supreme Court. Let's make the tax or mandate $1. Let's eliminate the mandate from people having to get it or employers having to provide it for their employees. Let's take small baby steps and make Obama health control irrelevant. But the setup didn't take that way. Make health savings accounts. Make them $100,000 if you want to. If you want to put that much in there, boom, put them in there. If you want other members of your family to be able to help out with their HSAs, hey, go put them in there. Little tiny steps. Make Obama health control irrelevant. Getting all Republicans together, even with the majority in the House, as I've always said, is like, it's not going to happen. The Democrats will walk lockstep on some of the most backwards things you've ever heard. Go to the Democratic National Convention in 2012 when they booed the existence of God, when they booed Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. A party that refuses the Democrats, a party that refuses to put a pro-life Democrat on the microphone at any DNC convention. A party that refuses to put any pro-Israel Democrat on the mic at any Democratic national event. And they're all cool with it. They're all cool with being a lemon in the Democrat Party. The Republicans, on the other hand, it's like having a big Italian family, a big Jewish family. Everybody gets together. It's all family. But then the voices start rising and the hand gestures start moving up and down. And the passion gets in there. Whether right or wrong, the arguing begins. They walked in as family. They walked out as family. But in the middle, too much arguing. And that's kind of what we saw. When did the Democrats ever break rank on issues like this to say we can't be part of this? Come on, guys, we're leaving. We're taking the basketball and we're going to another basketball court. NEVER. Part of me's happy that people can get together and not agree. We're human beings, for crying out loud. We're Americans and we're darn proud of it. If we see something we don't like, we're not going to cave in. We're not going to sell out. Well, congratulations. Obamacare is alive and well and still breathing in the form that it was last Monday on the 20th of March, when we thought the bowling ball would have taken out all 10 pins, bang, at the exact same time. It didn't. So lots to cover today. Now, Mike is off, but the toll-free number stays the same. You can always reach us at 1-800-655-MIKE, 1-800-655-MIKE. I'll go to the break. We'll come back and talk with Congressman Ted Poe from the fighting 2nd Congressional District of Texas, which is the Houston area. A man who goes by the call sign Judge, if you've ever visited his office in the halls of D.C. He left the Freedom Caucus over what had happened this past weekend. He joins me next. I'm Sam Malone, filling in for Mike Gallagher on The Mike Gallagher Show. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas.
And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Sorona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15.
Some people stay far away from the door if there's a chance of it opening up.
Mike Gallagher.
Yo.
Portions of the Mike Gallagher Show, sponsored by the National World War II Museum's American Spirit Awards. Visit MikeSpiritAwards.com for more details. Filling in for Mike Gallagher, I am Sam Malone in Houston. Let's get to our good friend, Congressman from the Fightin' 2nd Congressional District, Congressman Ted Poe, call signed The Judge. Judge, welcome to the show across America.
Sam, good to talk to you.
Thanks for fitting us in. You seem to be very busy today, boss. I'm seeing you on CNN, Fox News, everywhere.
I guess so. You have a lot going on.
Yeah, you're pretty popular. All right, what happened over the weekend, and what happened that caused you to leave a great group of conservative congressmen?
Well, back up a little bit.
Okay.
The purpose of the Freedom Caucus, conservatives, we wanted to be at the table in the Republican Party, and we voted 60 times to repeal Obamacare. We were called to the table. I mean, we went to see the president last week. We were there an hour and a half in the cabinet room with the vice president, with members of his cabinet, trying to work to make the bill better. The Freedom Caucus got 2 or 3 things that they wanted, but it wasn't good enough. And so when it came down to voting to repeal Obamacare for the 61st time, they were going to vote no. So now we're stuck with Obamacare. We didn't pass a bill. It's not a perfect bill, but it's better than what we have. And I think it's long overdue that the Freedom Caucus work within the party, but not continue to be the opposition party, and then finally vote yes when it's time to vote yes. And so, as you mentioned earlier, the Democrats are dancing in the streets because we still have Obamacare, and I think it's very unfortunate. So I thought that I should leave the Freedom Caucus because of the tactics being used in the caucus, and that's why I resigned from the Freedom Caucus. I'm still as conservative as I ever have been. I'll just be more of an independent conservative in the Republican Party.
You can start your own club now, because, I've known you for a long time, folks. I've known Congressman Ted Poe when he was a judge here in Houston, and he is truly a conservative guy. So it must have taken a lot for you to part ways with Congressman Jordan or Congressman Babin. Did things get very hot and heavy and heated behind closed doors?
In the caucus, the discussions over the last several weeks, since really from January, are very lively. Maybe heated with some, but that's what we're supposed to do, is discuss things. And Jim Jordan and Mark Meadows, they're very good friends of mine. They're very conservative. I just disagreed on the final decision, the tactic, to vote no. We should have voted yes. We should start moving the ball. We're in charge.
Right.
We've got to lead. It's easy to protest. I didn't go to Congress to protest. I went to Congress to make decisions, especially since we are now in control. And the reason this bill, Sam, is because it's a budget bill where we get it to the Senate. We can actually pass it with 51 votes. Now the bills that we're going to have to present are going to have to pass the Senate with 60, which is going to be almost impossible.
Congressman Ted Poe from the Fightin' 2nd Congressional District. What would have been the item or items that would have flipped the members of the Freedom Caucus to join up and support this defeat of Obama health control?
The main provision that they finally said that they didn't like was Title I. And what would have occurred is, if the Freedom Caucus had gotten the perfect bill that they wanted, then we would have lost the rest of the Republicans. And so we still wouldn't have a bill at the end of the day. We have to be logical. We have to be realistic. Get as much as you can in the bill and make it conservative, but get a bill that will pass the House and the Senate. And so I don't know that they would ever gotten to the point where they would have a bill that they would like. I think some of the members would vote against the Ten Commandments if it came up for a vote. So,
Dude, you're tough.
They're my friends, but I just disagree with the tactics.
All right, Congressman Ted Poe, friend of our show, what do you tell all those folks who, like me, went out to the, and I brought this up before, the Tea Party rallies, who supported grassroots Republicans, who donated money, who went block walking to say the debacle of March of whatever 2010 Obamacare has to be eliminated, and then they probably were crying in their beers over the weekend.
Well, yes, and it's very unfortunate because now we're stuck with Obamacare. We are stuck with the high taxes, with the individual mandate, with the corporate mandate. All of the things that we've been talking about for years are awful with Obamacare. We're stuck with them. And now if people talk about, well, bring another bill up, that is not going to happen. The president's going to move on to the next issue. And so I don't see any progress being made. It's unfortunate. It's an example of where we finally got in power and we can do some things, and we backed off. So let's use this lesson to say we are going to lead. We are going to make decisions, and we're going to support and the Republican Party is more conservative than anything else. And so support conservative ideas and work together rather than continue to be obstinate.
Done deal.
Party, obstinate. I mean, those days need to end since we're in charge.
Amen to that. Our good friend Congressman Ted Poe, fighting 2nd Congressional District. Judge, as always, I appreciate you taking time to join us. It's a very busy day for you. Keep spreading the good word.
Thank you, Sam. Always good to talk to you as well, my friend.
Outstanding. Sam Malone, in for Mike Gallagher on The Mike Gallagher Show. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember...
Listen, boy, I don't want to see you let a good thing slip away.
Mike Gallagher.
I'm so glad you're with the one and only Sam Malone. Mike Gallagher here, away on vacation for a little bit, getting a little R&R and recharging my batteries and sleeping too much. But you know how well I'm sleeping because I'm sleeping on the one and only MyPillow, the pillow that everybody in America is talking about. I had an event with this week with Mike Lindell from MyPillow in Chicagoland. All these people kept coming up to him saying, "I love your pillow." One lady even had him autograph a MyPillow that she brought to the event. What makes this pillow so amazing? First of all, it never goes flat. Second of all, I mean, you can adjust it. You fluff it up under your head, your neck, and back. It'll conform to that, to your body, and it doesn't go flat. Second, you can throw it in the washer and the dryer every couple of weeks to get the dust mites and the allergens out. And third, their customer service is unbelievable. Mike Lindell has invented the perfect pillow, the patented fill that is truly a game changer. I want you to get 50% off the Mike 4-pack, 2 premium MyPillows, 2 travel, go anywhere pillows, 50% off your order, but you got to use the promo code Mike G. Go to mypillow.com, promo code Mike G. mypillow.com, use the promo code Mike G. You'll see the money come off, and yes, they've got doggy beds, they have sheets, they've got a bunch of products. For anything you buy at the mypillow.com site, be sure to use the promo code.
Coming up in about 20 seconds.
Call 800-928-6034, 800-928.
I believe he tosses it to you at the end here.
Use the promo code Mike G, like we like to sing.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world.
Stand by.
Pillow.
5 seconds.
Promo code Mike G. Now back to the Mike Gallagher Show with my terrific guest host, Sam Malone. Sam?
Thank you, boss. It's always great to be in the chair for you. 1-800-655-Mike. Doing the show from Houston, Texas. And, Mike, it has always been very, very strong about President Trump's immigration order, slowing down immigration from a handful of countries, not a Muslim ban. It's meant to keep Americans safe. Congress needs to hear from you that you support the president's duty to keep us safe. Go to immigrationpause.org right now. Send a letter to your senator. immigrationpause.org. It takes 30 seconds. All right, 27 March, the day after nothing got accomplished over the weekend but infighting. Conservative review editor Michelle Malkin had a great line about Paul Ryan, I guess, getting an A for effort for all that he did, an unsuccessful move to get rid of Obama health control. Remember, it's not Obamacare, it's health control. And she joins us on the show. Michelle, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show.
Thanks for having me, Sam.
I love it. We live in a generation and a day when everyone gets a participation trophy or a medal or an A for effort. What was your line, Paul? Don't throw your elbow out or don't throw your shoulder out, patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, that's right. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back for your effort there, because Obamacare and Rhino Care don't cover that.
That's right.
Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not a fan of Paul Ryan. And haven't been a fan of his for a long time. He has been on the wrong side of so many issues that matter to limited government conservatives and hardworking tax-paying Americans, whether it was funding the refugee racket, the resettlement racket, supporting the Gang of Eight amnesty bill, and being on the wrong side of so many expansions of government. He was for every major corporate bailout by the government under the Bush administration and early under the Obama administration, too. So we have trust issues with this man, and he just proved me right.
Are we just being armchair quarterbacks? Our team lost on Sunday in the big playoff, and now we're being critical.
No.
What if?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what if there had been some last-minute come-together, some glue to bring the Tuesday guys with the Freedom guys and worked it all out, and we'd be having a Super Bowl victory party right now?
Well, I wish it were the case. Unfortunately, this isn't a game for millions of people who've lost their health insurance under Obamacare, and I am one of them. 3 of my individual market plans in Colorado were canceled explicitly because of the onerous Obamacare regulations that, unfortunately, this fake peel would not have repealed. And that's our problem. And the fact is that Paul Ryan actually did front an Obamacare reconciliation repeal bill that the vast majority of Republicans supported. That was the 2015 Obamacare reconciliation bill that ultimately passed both chambers of Congress in January of 2016, with almost the almost universal support of every single Republican. So that's not what he brought to the table this past week, and that's why you had a revolt from the House Freedom Caucus members. Now, of course, the establishment GOP is blaming the House Freedom Caucus members for this debacle, but if Ryan had done what he said he was going to do, I mean, if anything, the Freedom Caucus is to blame for believing that this man was telling the truth.
Conservative review editor Michelle Malkin on the show. Let me ask you this. Should it have just been taking a little more time? Should they have just waited a couple more months and met privately and got a better vibe of what the heck was going on in the landscape of D.C.?
Well, yeah, so I suppose that's all of the Beltway machinations that are not my specialty. This is part of the reason why I bolted from the Beltway. I'm a refugee. I was there for way too long. And these kinds of things really don't interest me. And so, of course, you have a lot of
that kind of armchair quarterbacking now. Well, should we have waited to bring this one up later, or maybe brought up the infrastructure spending bill? I don't know. But what if they had done what they said that they were going to do? You know, here's the thing: there are so many grassroots conservatives who, in 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, gave money to these campaigns, supported these Republican Party leaders when they said over and over and over again, we're going to repeal it. If you weren't going to repeal it in the first place, don't make promises you can't keep.
Michelle Malkin joining us, conservative review editor. And I mentioned that when we opened up the show. I remember the first Tea Party rally I went to was, I think, in the summer of 2010 in San Antonio. And it was people just coming out. They were going to donate money. They were going to block walk. They were going to make calls. They were going to go online and do emailing. It's an incredible punch in the gut today that in 2017, the ball did not get across the goal line.
Yes, it is. And, you know, I was one of those very early supporters of the Tea Party before it was even called that. And we remember that this wasn't just some sort of reaction to big government Obama-ism. This was as much, if not more, of a reaction to big government GOP establishment-ism. And that is why Donald Trump was elected to office. That's why he was able to trump so many of those other deep-pocketed GOP establishment types. We don't want business as usual anymore. And this is exactly what this appeal was.
So what does the president do now? I mean, I got a feeling he's lost some battles in real estate deals in New York. It's happened before. He can walk away from it. Is it something you need to Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. And so whose fault is this? Well, I put the blame squarely on Paul Ryan's shoulders. And I think that it's time for voters in his district and House GOP members to repeal and replace Paul Ryan.
I don't know. The way the president threw out props to Paul. It's all good between us. Mm-hmm. I don't see that happening. And the other thing, it's amazing. What's amazing is that Democrats are rejoicing. They're happy. I think it was Hillary Clinton's tweet that this is a victory for all Americans. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously? You think it's a great idea when the costs for people individually skyrockets over 100%, and deductibles are like $12,000 on the bronze plan, and you can't buy insurance over state lines, and you get a card, more or less. You got care without coverage without care. This is. Yeah. I can't. I'm appalled, amazed as touchdown dance.
And that was one of the most effective things President Trump did after this thing went down in flames was to say that ultimately for assembly speaker. But look, lots of unlikely things have happened in politics over the last several years that I never thought I would see in my lifetime. So I never write things off. You
never know. Although I don't think House leadership will allow any Democrat to cross over and work, or Senate leadership. Schumer's not going to allow it. Pelosi won't allow it. It's a nice gesture, but it's not going to happen.
Right. Well, we've seen a lot of gesture politics in Kabuki Theater in D.C., and it's one of the things I detest the most.
True that. Michelle Malkin, conservative review editor. I appreciate you taking time to join us on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Take care, Sam.
Have a happy Monday. I know, it's like, I swear, like this is the day after the Super Bowl when the Falcons were up. And we all come into work going, I tuned out the game. What happened? The Falcons won, right? No. Didn't happen like that. In 2010. Make yourself ready. We watched television when the Supreme Court ruled on Obamacare. Oh, no, it won't make it past there, man. Can't force people to buy stuff. Bingo, it happened. And when election night in November of 2016, it was pretty much what we thought was a Falcons victory. Well, we got the White House, we got the Senate, we got the House. Booyah! Obama health control will be delivered on a slab, DOA done. Well, now America still has it, and people will still be suffering with it. Let me get to your calls. 1-800-655-MIKE, 1-800-655-MIKE. I'll get to it after the break. I'm Sam Malone in Houston, Texas, filling in for the radio legend Mike Gallagher on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Night makes me sad, girl. Yeah, it brings
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Sorona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance.
Let me get to your calls. 800-655-MIKE. John, Minneapolis. I'm Sam Malone in for Mike Gallagher. Welcome aboard to the show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Sam. It's always an honor to have you in for Mike. I just would like to ask a couple questions and then get your response. Does this not demonstrate the fact that our elected leaders do not represent us? Number two, does this not demonstrate Paul Ryan's stance that he did not support President Trump then, nor does he now? And number three, does this not demonstrate the ineffectiveness of the Republican Party to govern? I'll wait for your responses. Thanks so much, Sam.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I'm sorry, John in Minneapolis. Walk backwards. The ability to govern. We had Congressman Ted Poe on to kick off the hour. And the congressman, I believe, said it well. He said, we had been the obstructionists for many years, almost 10, I believe, is what he said, that we have to get on our different thinking caps. It's a different look. It's like playing prevent defense or you're pushing the ball down the field. We've been playing defense for so long, probably forgot what it feels like to lead. Probably forgot that the American people gave you the biggest green light ever in terms of the House, the Senate, and the White House. They screwed up that one. Paul Ryan, you know what? Paul Ryan didn't seem to be a fan of President Trump, to put it lightly. But then again, there were like 8,000 people running for president as we approached the 2016 elections. It's possible you picked the wrong guy. I was a big Ted Cruz fan, being from Texas, and I know the senator. He's a great guy. But you know what? He got bumped off, so I supported Trump. So is it who you supported? Does that make you, a great leader? I wholeheartedly support the president now, but I wasn't on board. You got to be man enough to take your whatever you liked before and push it back and get rid of it. Was Ryan behind it 110%? You know what? Trump is an outsider. He's not going to know the nuances. He's not going to know the nitty-gritty of the D.C. machine. Either would I, either would you. You put faith in the speaker and say, Paul, take care of it. Stop flexing. Stop lifting barbells. Stop doing stomach crunches. Take care of it. That is not the answer that Trump wants at the end of the day. Hey, boss, can't make it happen. Same thing on a New York real estate deal. I can only imagine how much time Trump put into it, whatever the deal is, at whatever intersection, a land lease deal or development deal, and to put in all of that time and effort. And somebody comes back, your right hand. What's up, boss? Ain't going to happen. Couldn't work with L&I or the unions or financing or leasing. Or there was a neighborhood coalition or whatever. So I can only imagine how Trump really feels on the inside. So I hope I answered all those three things. But like I said, it's like turning off the Super Bowl when Atlanta was ahead. Let me get to Sarah on line 3. Sarah in Macomb, Michigan. Sarah, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Living the dream. What's up?
I have to tell you, you're phenomenal. And I, as a citizen, I have never voted in a while until Trump. There's something about him. He's a truthful man. He really tells it like it is. He's honest. And this is the first year that I've voted. And also, I've never, ever listened to anything on TV and all these statements. I listen to him. I follow him. I don't understand how people are so ignorant that they don't understand he's trying to help us. And it's kind of sad.
Because you know why, Sarah? You know why? Because they're bombarded with what we call the hashtag corrupt media, with these horrendous stories about Mr. President Trump, his son-in-law Jared, his daughter, the lovely Ivanka, his friend this, his neighbor that, and that's why. And the other thing is, America's easily distracted like a puppy, right, with a chew toy. And
you're correct.
They get focused on, let's say, the Final Four wrapping up this weekend. More people know the in-depth interior of the Final Four than they do about what happened in Washington Thursday and Friday. That's the truth.
And they've been so corrupt in the past, the things that they do, it's terrible. And Obama, they don't have any, they always have respect for him, but they don't have much respect for Trump, and that's not right. And I think it's because they know that
30.
Knows the truth of
Amen.
what's going on.
Amen to that.
They're trying to stop. But, you know, in time, what goes around comes around.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to get to the break. And listen, I'm going to leave it right there because what goes around comes around, because the Democrats are now fist pumping on the success of Obamacare, which is what we refer to as an epic fail. 800-655. Mike is our number. I am Sam Malone, filling in on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Hang on. Go.
Sam Malone here, coming up the next hour. More about the survival of Obamacare. And terrorist expert Brigitte Gabrielle joins me on the Mike Gallagher Show.
That could not have been.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals Make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com.
Hi, my name is Mark Rothbell, and this is my lovely wife, Sylvia Rothbell. The Rothbell Insurance Group is a nationally recognized award-winning insurance agency servicing over 3,000 policies today.
We're a full-service commercial, residential, life, and health insurance brokerage.
We specialize in risk management for your business, which includes professional and general liability, medical malpractice, errors and omissions, workers' comp, commercial auto and property, key man, and buy-sell agreement life insurance.
We have mastered personal lines insurance with a team designated to homeowners, renters, auto, jewelry, umbrella, flood insurance, and more.
We have a staff that you can depend on with a claims, customer service, and renewal department, which means we'll actually call you at your renewal.
Our agency has been recognized as one of the fastest growing agencies for the last 7 years, and we're asked to be featured in a book with the world famous Brian Tracy.
We're striving to be the #1 insurance agency in America. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Call or click today.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable...
Here we go.
This is your total information source, The Mike Gallagher Show. The news is happening now, and we keep you connected to the headlines like no one else. And now, sitting in for Mike today, here's Sam Malone.
Yo.
Great to be here from Houston, Texas. I'm Sam Malone. I host the morning show on our Salem radio station, AM 1070, The Answer. And when I get the call to fill in for the great radio legend Mike Gallagher, it's always like, yes, let's rock and roll. Seriously, I mean, I'm a Mike Gallagher fan. It's very cool to be a listener to Mike, and then when he goes on vacation, you get the call to fill in. So I really enjoy it. And I will tell you something, Mike is as nice a guy in person as he is on the air. Some of them, yeah, look, there's a couple of jabronis out there. You're like, they're real nice. No, Mikey is like that. So it's not even work to come in, just to hang out and be with you on this Monday show. All right, lots to cover. First of all, there's just a lot of good conservatives waking up this morning. And they're like, oh, what year is it? Is it 2010? Is it 2012? Is it 2014? Is it 2016? No, it's practically the end of March 2017, and we still have Obama health control. Remember, we don't call it Obamacare. It's not care, as I always said. If you're going to see your doctor and the Internal Revenue Service is involved, it's not care, it's control. It was a system designed to go foot down, go boom, and collapse. And then the great federal government would arrive and go, okay, guys, well, we'll take care of it from here. We'll get it all squared away. We will run your health care. And you really don't want people like that getting between you and your doc, giving you the options, right? Well, there's only going to be 3 options. Well, I need the 4th. Sorry, we run things. You're getting 3. And great conservatives are waking up this morning, those who block walked to get Republicans into the House and the Senate, those who block walk, heck, to get the states where they live to be red, as the majority, our 2/3 are, in the state houses, the state senates, and the state governor's offices. And they work the phones. Man, I know in Texas there were so many great real Americans and Texans working the phones, working the hooks, as they say, to reach out to get people elected who would be like-minded. And then it came time to play ball. It came time to enter the field, lace up the cleats, put the helmets on. It's the Super Bowl. And we were going to take on, quote, big government. And we were going to get the government out of the doctors' offices for once and for all. And right before the game was to start, the ref blew the whistle. And they said, listen, instead of taking a delay of game, we're just going to pack up and get on out of here. We don't have the votes. And Paul Ryan, the speaker, was tasked with going out there, getting the troops lined up, listening to their needs, answering their calls, and making it happen. And it didn't. And on one side, we're like, I know, who'd have thunk this in November, that we would be sitting today with Obamacare alive, Obama health control alive and well. But on the other side of the coin, Democrats are rejoicing. Did I see a tweet from Hillary Clinton that this was a victory for America? Oh, are you kidding me? When Obamacare was instituted, there was already a shortage of what's called primary care physicians, 50,000. This is a victory from the folks who brought you health care with a website that didn't work. The website doesn't work, but don't worry, folks. It's all good. Kick some tires, light some fires. Boom, you'll be in your doctor's office in no time flat. This is the people who are thrilled that Obamacare is still alive and well are watching folks' premiums skyrocket, deductibles at like $12,000 per family. And let me make this real clear. Deductible means you hit a limit. You're still paying. You're just paying less. They are there at the stern of the Titanic, sticking up out of the cold North Atlantic waters. You can see the props. You can see the rudder. And they're jumping up and down going, yeah, the midnight buffet is going to have a chocolate bar. Maybe Trump is smarter than we thought. And like I said, this guy is used to dealing with some of the sharpest, brightest tools in the box. New York real estate, folks. Maybe the plan was, you know what? We find victory in this incredible defeat. Listen, I could be wrong. Because he had said on the campaign trail, and he said it last week, Obamacare is going to explode in 2017. And we all knew that. If you were up on the deets, the details, you would know that. So maybe all along it was let the thing explode. Let it go down. And the positive, I'm an eternal optimist. I was once fired at a radio station years ago, and the program director says, I really hate to fire you. You're like the most upbeat guy ever, but we're changing the format. I walked out the door and I was upbeat. But maybe my upbeat self thinks, remember, Trump has seen it all. He has bargained with some of the best. Let it go down. Now, we've had congressmen visit our show in Houston who said, no, we have a moral obligation. We can't let that happen. We must help. But maybe Trump is like, you know what? If you want to own that rat-infested building and tell everyone what a beautiful condo it is, go ahead. Handcuff yourself to the hot water pipes. Because those who rejoiced in the existence and survival of Obama health control are going to have to answer up to the American people sooner or later when it just crashes. The inability to buy insurance over state lines is disgusting. The fact that you cannot have a competitive marketplace is horrendous, where the majority of counties in America only have one provider. As costs escalate and premiums go up, who handcuffed themselves to that gigantic slum of a building infested with rats called Obama health control? There's Miss Pelosi, there's Mr. Schumer, and a whole bunch of other big winners. Maybe Trump's plan was, you know what, Paul, you didn't make it happen, but deep down, I've seen this game before. Congratulations, folks. You're slumlords. You are now the proud owners of Obama's health control laws, its rules, and its regulations, which piled high is in the thousands upon thousands upon thousands. Good luck at those town hall meetings hearing from your constituents. And maybe Donald J. Trump is a heck of a lot smarter than we ever thought. I'm Sam Malone, and for Mike Gallagher, 1-800-655-Mike is our number. Even though I'm here, the number always remains the same. Up next from the Media Research Center and newsbusters.org in the D.C. area, Dan Gaynor will join us on The Mike Gallagher Show.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. $15,450.
Mike Gallagher.
Yo.
Sam Malone in Houston, filling in for Mike Gallagher. Next week, Mike will be talking about a special offer to join him in New Orleans at the World War II Museum's annual Spirit Awards. June 8th through the 11th. It's a great city. Going to be a great night. The museum honors individuals who have honored and served the country well. Tom Brokaw, author of The Greatest Generation, will be the MC. Former Spirit Award winners include Stephen Ambrose, Senator Bob Dole, and Tom Hanks. He'll have the special offer next week. If you have any connection to the greatest generation that fought and served our country in its greatest hour of need, check it out. The National World War II Museum. Go to the website, Mike's website, and look for the Spirit Awards banner, or go to MikeSpiritAwards.com. Give $50, give $100, give $250. That's MikeSpiritAwards.com. Help the World War II Museum preserve the memory and the spirit of the greatest generation for generations to come. Go to MikeSpiritAwards.com and give what you can today. It's a big Monday following the demise of what would have been the certainty, the slam dunk, the nothing but net effort to rid America of Obama's health control. Didn't happen. Our good friend Dan Gaynor stops by from what we refer to as the Brent Bozell posse of the Media Research Center and newsbusters.org to get the media's take on things. Dan, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. How you doing, buddy?
It's always a pleasure. It's hard to decide whether we want to talk about Ted Koppel telling Sean Hannity he's bad for America, and that all opinion shows are bad because Americans are only allowed to have Ted Koppel and the rest of the media's opinion. Or we talk about lefty vandalism either at Huntington Beach or how crazy liberals attacked what's called a free speech bus in New York. It's like a moving metaphor.
You know, it is the truth. I mean, we could do like 3 hours of just Ted Koppel on that CBS morning show yesterday, talking with Fox News' Sean Hannity that he's bad versus the long list of fake stories of collusion behind the scenes of the hashtag corrupt media. But unfortunately, it's only a 3-hour show, so we got to pick and choose.
Well, I have usually two rules for pre-tape. Well, one of them is don't do it because you know that the media will manipulate it, and they did. Sean's already calling on the craven cowards at 60 Minutes to release the whole 45-minute interview and not just the very little tiny bit that they chose to run. But then if failing that, if you have to do pre-tape or you think it's wise, if you're afraid it's going to be a hit job, it's always good to have your own camera.
Right, yes. You always set up your own camera on a tripod, roll the tape, so that when they do fancy schmancy editing or pull something out of context, you can always say, no. I was talking about A, not B.
Yeah, and then I'm astonished at how bad the coverage of the anti-Trump attacks in Huntington Beach and elsewhere, as these crazed black bloc lunatics, the guys who dress all in black and wear masks and live in their parents' basements, how all these scum go out and show up to try to mess up Trump rallies around the country. And then, of course, the media says, well, violence happens at Trump rallies.
Right.
You can look online how they're organizing these events, public websites, how they're organizing disruption events. And when you see that, and then they show up and disruption occurs, you can kind of connect the dots, something that journalists apparently are unwilling or really also unable to do.
Dan Gaynor, newsbusters.org, joining us on the Mike Gallagher Show. It's interesting they'll cover that sliver of violence, but there's a huge sliver of violence that took place in Maryland, a horrible event involving illegals and rape of a little girl. And I think even the New York Times went out of their way to go, hey, bro, there's a story you're not covering CNN and MSNBC.
the Washington Post put this story on the front page, and CNN's Brian Stelter goes out there and complains that Fox covered it. You have one adult male, 18, one 17, both, as we now discover, here illegally, who are accused, haven't been convicted, but accused of raping a 14-year-old girl in a bathroom in a school only about a half hour from where I live. And then if you had flipped the script just a little bit, let's say it happened at a college, and instead of illegal immigrants being accused, let's say they were white frat guys.
Right.
And, hypothetically, the college might be someplace like UVA. And well,
When you see website in the DC area. Dan, have an outstanding day.
I've already had one being on with you. Thank you very much.
Dude, I love the schmooze. Pile the schmooze on thick. I'm Sam Malone in for Mike Gallagher. 1-800-655-MIKE. Your calls next on The Mike Gallagher Show. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Sorona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Boss, yes, it's an honor to be here for Mike from Houston, Texas, part of the Salem radio family. I host the show on AM 1070, The Answer in Houston. Even though I'm here and the boss is out, the number is still the same. 1-800-655-MIKE, 1-800-655-MIKE on the Mike Gallagher Show. Go to Ron online, too. Let me get to your calls, calling in from also the great state of Texas. Ron, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show.
Hey, good morning. I was going to tell you, I kind of like your Super Bowl analogy, but I think you need to carry it to the logical conclusion. Basically, what we're looking at was it was 30 seconds to go in the game. It was second and goal from the 2-yard line, and Liberty was behind by 2 points. And Paul Ryan chose to punt. And I don't think we needed to punt right then. I think we need to go ahead and run a few plays and then kick a field goal if we had to.
That's right, because you never lose. What Paul Ryan did by polling the voters, you technically didn't lose, but you lost. But the American people felt you lost. You know.
Well, the problem we get into was, and like I say, being Texas, the freest state in the union, what you're looking for is for them to tell the truth. If you can find it, play that clip of Ted Cruz calling out Mitch McConnell when he lied about the Iran deal, and what he said was, what would be the difference right now? What would have been the difference if they would have elected Democrats to run the Senate? If they had elected Democrats to run the House, there is absolutely no difference. They didn't fight anything. They never. I would actually have more respect for Paul Ryan if he just said, you know what, the heck with you people. All I want is to stay in office. Or if John McCain said, you know what, I don't care about the taxpayer. All I care about is looking good to the newspapers.
Amen.
I would actually have more respect if they did that than if they told us we're going to repeal something and then not even make the effort to repeal it.
Well, tell us that they'll repeal something, Ron, for 7 years, 6+ years, to saying it'll be taken care of. Trust me, throw me the car keys. I'll have it taken care of. And Ted Cruz was right. Has anything changed? Look around. What's different? We still got it. We still got it.
I go back to the brilliant philosopher Archie Bunker when Meathead got turned down for college. He said, oh, that's a shame. I was going to pay for it. And then he gives him a hug, and he's all happy. And when his wife asked him, are you really going to pay for it? And he said, no, but I don't mind paying for something if it's not going to cost me anything.
Anybody who pulls an Archie Bunker as a great philosopher is all right in my book. Ron, thanks for stopping by. Good to have you on the Mike Gallagher Show. His line's open, 800-655-MIKE. Go to Scott in Lowell, Massachusetts. Scott, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. I'm Sam Malone filling in. What's up?
Yes, thank you for taking my call, Mr. Malone. I for the healthcare meltdown, I put the blame directly on Adam Schiff and Charles Schumer and Dianne Feinstein and George Soros and others who have deliberately sabotaged Trump and formed, frankly, a vast Jewish conspiracy to destroy America and replace it with a Zionist occupation.
No, he's not.
That's what's happened.
Bye-bye. Get out. Bye-bye. 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 The fact that you have alt left, first of all, George Soros he's not even practicing Jew. I don't know about Schiff, but it's not the fact of their religion, it's the fact of their warped, pathetic viewpoint on the structure of the government in our lives. Those folks on the left do not want you to be able to run your shop the way you run it to. And last I checked, Barack Hussein Obama was not Jewish. Call me nutty, but I'm pretty sure Wiki will back me up. Last I checked, Joe Biden was not. And we could go down the long list. Last I checked, Nancy Pelosi, not. Gabish. It's this viewpoint and this mentality. Is it easy to tag it with anti-Semitism? Hell yeah! Look at the attacks on Ivanka Trump. Look at the attacks on Jared Kushner, her husband. Come on. But keep that kind of stuff off this show. The Mike Gallagher Show is a great show. It's a family show. Right on. Go to Jim on line 3 in beautiful Columbus, Ohio. Jim, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. I'm Sam Malone filling in. How you doing?
Hey, Sam. Good, thanks. Here's, in my opinion, what Trump needs to do from now on, because I think he's been handed a golden opportunity to achieve a once-in-our-lifetime end result, which is this. Every interview, every rally, he needs to get up there and say, we gave it our best shot, and this is what I need from you now. I need a super majority in the Senate. I need the majority that I have now in the House. And come the next election cycle, I want every one of you out there to get your Republican senators to stay in office, get new ones in, You give me a supermajority, and I will conquer this thing for you. I'm out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim. Of course, he would be like the umpteenth person to ask for the supermajority. And how would Americans feel when we had 8 years of Barack Hussein Obama, and he was this giant roadblock to democracy, to freedom, to something called the Constitution? And Republicans told us, if we can get, the White House, if we can keep the House, we don't lose the Senate. And they have those big rallies, I just got a feeling that people are a wee bit tired of hearing that. They're just tired of hearing that if you give us, maybe Trump's plan is such. Maybe he knew, look, it's going to go down in flames. Good. I don't want to be attached to it. And come the third and fourth quarter of 2017, Americans will be begging. And do you want to go into the midterms 2018 being the party that locked its grip on Obama health control? Really? Jump over to line 4, Bill from Sterling Heights, Michigan. Bill, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. I'm Sam Malone filling in. How you doing?
I'm very good here. The speaker here. That'll make it better. Yeah, I called in. We had a House resolution, I believe it was H.R. 175, which was a straight repeal of Obamacare, and it had a good number of co-sponsors. And I just think the way to go, now, I'm not the guy that's in office, but I think the way to go is to repeal it, put a date on the repeal somewhere in the future, whether it be for 6 months down the road or the end of the year or whatever, and take that time to push together a really good bill. I don't know how anybody could expect this Freedom Caucus when they say, well, your rates are going to go up 25% but in 3 years they're going to go down 10%. Well, that sounds like a plus 15 to me. So
I hate when you bring math to the show. What if?
Yeah, well, believe me, if I always say if they put a gun to my head and made me pass algebra again, they'd have to shoot me.
I thought I hear the beads of the abacus sliding left and right behind you.
Not even that. You know what? I just think I'm so disappointed. You got a guy in there, Speaker of the House, Ryan, and he was opposed to Trump vehemently, I would say, all through the primary process. He wasn't on with him until long after the primaries were over, and I think the guy's still against him, and he thinks he's going to be there in 4 years, and Trump isn't. And I don't know if he's right or wrong. But I know one thing. You give me a choice of voting for Mr. Trump for president or Mr. Ryan, if I were over there in the Wisconsin district in Janesville, I'm pretty sure I'd be voting for Trump. And when we've had good discussions with the fellow that ran against Ryan, but he's very well entrenched with outside the district money.
Well, listen, real quick. I wasn't a Trump supporter. I tell everybody, I was a Ted Cruz fan, having worked with him, known him, speaking with him, and I had such admiration for Senator Cruz. So when it was obvious, and he came on the show a million times, when it was even his dad, when it became obvious that he wasn't the dude, we switched our energy to Trump. So you can say the same thing about me, Sam. You weren't behind Trump in the beginning. Nope, I was Cruz. But it's about the team. It's about doing what's best for America. It's about coming together and making it happen. Okay. And we got a different quarterback. We got a different running back or a different wide receiver. We're still the Republican Party. We're proud conservatives. We know how to make it happen. And they fumbled the ball. It was a tough weekend. Bill, let me run to the break. I appreciate you stopping by. 800-655-MIKE. 800-655-MIKE is our number. I'm Sam Malone, filling in for Mike Gallagher. Coming up next, there's a great group of folks called Docs for Patient Care. Docs for Patient Care. They're the ones who break it down best when it comes to the total analysis of Obama health control. Trust me, it's a lot of moving parts. We'll talk to one of their fine crew, a physician out of Houston next. Hey, on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Sorona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
pulling off one of the most unbelievable upsets known in political history. Donald Trump's taken Washington by storm. The first 100 days of the Trump administration could reveal the type of America we may live in for years to come. But how can you accurately evaluate these first 100 days of the Trump White House? You got executive orders, there's repealing this, replacing that, Trump's daily tweets, and often the left-leaning news media. Now, the facts can be challenging to decipher. So we want to invite you to come here. Mike Gallagher, our friend. He's speaking on a tour called President Trump, the First 100 Days, sponsored nationally by MyPillow, traveling across America. Don't miss some dynamic and spirited events that will bring together some of the sharpest political minds to help us understand what's really going on with the new administration. An honest outlook of what we can expect in the days ahead. Visit this website, 100daystour.com, for a full list of events and dates. That's 100daystour.com. Purchase your tickets, 100daystour.com. Great to be here filling in for Mike Gallagher. I'm in Houston. And I remember meeting when Obama Health Control passed, March 2010. Great organization popped up to help decipher, to help really get the truth out. It was docs4patientcare.org. And use the number 4, right? docs4patientcare.org. Part of their foundation is Dr. Ori Hempel, famed surgeon. In fact, I was in D.C., I think on 2015, to hear Benjamin Netanyahu. I was walking one way. Docs for Patient Care and Dr. Hempel were going the other way. Doc, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show.
Sam, good speaking to you again.
Good to have you on, as always, boss. All right, so people will say, there was already a repeal signed, 2015. Had lots of signatures, lots of green light, put it on Obama's desk, and he pushed it back. Why not just pass that one, Doc? What was the problem with that particular piece of legislation?
Well, the problem is that that legislation may have very well been signed by the president, but then it would have gone back to Congress, and the parliamentarians there would have probably found problems with it, because the only thing that the Republicans can do without 60 votes in the Senate is pass things that are fiscal, that can be reconciliation. And so many of the problems with Obamacare, those tentacles that wedge it into our healthcare economy, are statutory. They're not fiscal. And in order to do that, one would need 60 votes in the Senate.
All right, so there's things that you and I have talked about. Dr. Hempel has been joining me on the radio since 2010. Things like making it irrelevant, as you say, watering down, taking Obama Health Control and just pushing it out to pasture. List some of the things that could have been done.
Well, obviously the Republican leadership had an idea of passing this bill, and then once it passes, having other bills to chip away at Obamacare. Well, that didn't happen, so we need to, start over again and think about what are our other alternatives. Well, one thing we can do is try to make Obamacare irrelevant, defeat it, use the free market and free market medicine to defeat Obamacare by making it irrelevant. And this is how you do it. For example, you can pass fiscal reconciliatory actions, such as taking the penalty that the Supreme Court renamed as a tax and make the penalty irrelevant. Make it $1, for example, so that then you eliminate the individual mandate with a $1 penalty or tax. You eliminate the employer mandate with a $1 penalty or tax. Then Obamacare also restricted HSA limits. So you make HSAs practically unlimited. You don't eliminate that phrase, you just change the number to say 50,000 or 100,000 or 10,000 or something substantial. And then what you do is you pass laws that you can purchase insurance across state lines. You pass laws that you can have catastrophic only insurance, real insurance.
Right.
The car insurance equivalent would be coverage for an accident or flooding out your car like we do in Houston.
So real quick, because I'm going to run a little bit.
Not oil
Right.
changes and not tire changes. And then what you do, you make robust HSAs and make it tax deductible and allow people to share money between HSAs so you can help family members and friends who are in back. And then you will defeat Obamacare by creating a robust free market medicine that will dramatically lower costs.
Love it. For more, go to docs4patientcare.org, part of the Docs for Patient Care Foundation. Dr. Ori Hempel. Doc, love it. Thank you for helping educate me so that I can educate the folks who tune into the program.
Thank you, Sam.
Have an outstanding day. Chip away at it. Slowly let the air out of the tire. Slow leak will kill it. Sam Malone, filling in for the Mike Gallagher Show.
Go.
Coming up the next hour, we'll talk with terrorist fighter Brigitte Gabriel and part of Team Trump. Steve Moore, Sam Malone, and for Mike Gallagher. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you, or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com.
Hi, my name is Mark Rothbell, and this is my lovely wife, Sylvia Rothbell. The Rothbell Insurance Group is a nationally recognized award-winning insurance agency servicing over 3,000 policies today.
We're a full-service commercial, residential, life, and health insurance brokerage.
We specialize in risk management for your business, which includes professional and general liability, medical malpractice, errors and omissions, workers' comp, commercial auto and property, key man, and buy-sell agreement life insurance.
We have mastered personal lines insurance with a team designated to homeowners, renters, auto, jewelry, umbrella, flood insurance, and more.
We have a staff that you can depend on with a claims, customer service, and renewal department, which means we'll actually call you at your renewal.
Our agency has been recognized as one of the fastest growing agencies for the last 7 years, and we're asked to be featured in a book with the world famous Brian Tracy.
We're striving to be the #1 insurance agency in America. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Call or click today.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable...
This is your total information source, The Mike Gallagher Show. The news is happening now, and we keep you connected to the headlines like no one else. And now, sitting in for Mike today, here's Sam Malone.
Go.
Greetings from Houston, Texas. I am Sam Malone, show host as part of the Salem radio family. My show is here on AM 1070, The Answer, and it is great to hang out with y'all and fill in for Mike today. The number stays the same, 1-800-655-MIKE. Thanks to Mike, first of all, for the invite. It's an honor, seriously, and a privilege to sit in the boss's chair. And he'll be back later in the week. 2, props to the crew who are making it easy for me to fill in. I'm in Houston, they're in New York and other places. And by satellite and television cameras, we make it happen. And thanks also to y'all when you call in and the great vibe, that Mike Gallagher family show vibe that you pass along. I appreciate it. Good to have you aboard. All right, so we're coming off a tough weekend. Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the NCAA Final Four. I'm talking about things that actually matter and affect us. No, you really could sit and talk for hours about, I can't believe that Kansas lost, and what happened to Villanova. But things that are really going to affect us. I'm a sports fan. Look, I've been to 6 Super Bowls, not basketball, but football. Been to 6 Super Bowls. Flown with teams of Monday Night Football. It's the rules in our house. Don't talk to me on Sundays between like 11 and 4, 11 and 5. But in the real world, it's minor. In the big picture, what's going on in Washington, D.C. is amazing. The fumble at the 5-yard line of the repeal and replace of Obamacare was like a punch in the gut. But there's so many other things going on. Muslim terror attack in London last week, reminding us of the dangers out there. We get hyper-focused. We start looking at Obamacare, and we start staring at it, and we forget because we get tunnel vision. Thank goodness there's a lovely lady out there kicking it up a notch, Brigitte Gabrielle. She's the founder and chairman of Act for America, joining us on the Mike Gallagher Show. Brigitte, happy Monday. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Sam. Happy Monday.
And let me tell you something. Brigitte's a fireball. She's like 5'4" and just fire-breathing dragon. And I love when you come on.
Thank you.
We've got a lot to cover. You know what? That incident in London was a reminder, folks. We can't just keep staring at something like Obamacare. We're living in dangerous times. There are people who really don't like us.
No, there are people who do not like us, and they are plotting terrorist attacks as we speak right now, Sam, somewhere around the world. Radical Islam is on the rise. Terrorism is on the rise. It has been. It has become a part of our life. It changed our life. Look, you cannot go to the airport today. Whoever is listening to us right now, whether sitting at the airport or getting ready to travel, you're going to go through metal detectors. You're going to have to take your shoes off, your belt off, your cell phone off, your computer off. Terrorism changed our world, and it takes something like what happened in London this past weekend to remind us that it is real. It can happen any town, any place, USA, at any time, and we need to do everything we can to be educated and prepared to defend ourselves.
Brigitte Gabrielle from Act for America, she's the chairman. But, we saw these car attacks in Israel years ago, and the Israelis warned everybody. They said, look, the Muslim terrorists are going to get away from bombs, start using simpler things that they can acquire, like cars and trucks. And then we saw it in Nice, saw it in Berlin, now in London.
and now in London. And then, listen, I mean, we have seen machete attacks right here in America. It is no longer just in London. And this is why we have to be, I love the Open Eyes, Save Lives campaign, where we tell people, keep your eyes open. If you see somebody acting suspiciously, if you see somebody fidgeting, if you see somebody dressed in a way where they don't fit, if it's summertime and they are wrapped in coats, are they hiding a machete under their coat? We, the American public, need to open our eyes and realize that what happened in London could happen in America. And this is why, while we talk about other important issues of the day, look, healthcare, everybody cares about healthcare. There are a lot of other issues, tax reform, that are important to Americans and do affect our lives. But you know what? A very important subject that should be on the top of the list is also national security. Because if we are dead by a crazy terrorist who decided to wake up one morning and says, I'm going to walk into a mall in the United States, or I'm going to walk down a busy street, I'm going to walk down Georgetown, I'm going to start slashing people with a machete. If we are dead, we are no good for anything. And this is why there are other bills in Congress right now that are important and deserve your attention. And that is stopping refugees, Syrian refugees, from coming into the country, because we know ISIS have already infiltrated the refugees. There is a bill in the Senate right now. There's a bill in the House right now. And what happened in London is a reminder as to why we need to secure the nation from people who may come to this country who are ISIS sympathizers, who may carry the same type of terrorist attack right here in America.
And ISIS was, Brigitte Gabriel with us, ISIS was real clear that, hey, we're putting people who sympathize with us with the refugees. They declared it, and the president moves forward with an immigration order, and then people are like, oh, you can't do that. That's racist. What?
That is not racist. When was last time you saw a John running around with a machete killing people with a screaming Allahu Akbar? When was last time you saw an Ari running down the street with a machete screaming Allahu Akbar? When was last time you saw a Buddhist or a Sikh or a Hindu running down the street screaming Allahu Akbar with a machete? The Islamic threat is a reality. Now, even though we acknowledge that the majority of Muslims around the world are moderates, but these are not the ones we are worried about. These are not the ones that are carrying the killing right now. And when we already have the director of our intelligence agency coming out and saying we are monitoring 1,000 ISIS operatives right now in all states across the United States, and we know that they are here wishing to do us harm, it's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And this is why securing our nation, securing our border, and especially securing our immigration system, including an executive order to vet who's coming into the country, becomes vital. I encourage people to go to our website, actforamerica.org, and click on Get Involved in our legislative session, because we list the bills in Congress that are introduced right now to secure the nation, because as you know, Sam, we are strictly a national security organization. Our members are from all walks of life, from all backgrounds, from all religions, all races. People
mention immigration pause here.
Together to secure the nation. So we provide people with the tools to make a difference. And when you go to our website, we have the name of the bill, the sponsors of the bill in the House as well as in the Senate. We give the language of the bill, and we actually prepared an email that with the click of a button, you enter your zip code, we give you the names of your elected officials, your representatives in your state, and with the click of a button, you can send them a pre-written letter urging them to support the bill and to secure the nation.
That's why we love you. We love you. By the way, President Trump's immigration order, slows down immigration from a handful of countries. It's not a Muslim ban. It's meant to keep Americans like you and I safe. Congress also needs to hear from you. Tell them you support the president's duty to keep us safe. Go to immigrationpause.org as well. Immigrationpause.org right now. Send a letter to your senator, immigrationpause.org. Let me tell you something. We got a lot on our plate, young lady, and I'm glad you're out there keeping an eye on our national security. Because we do.
Thank you, Sam. We have to do what we have to do.
Yes. No, and we do. And we do get hyper-focused, and I'm guilty of it, of what happened over the weekend and last week with Obama health control. And there will be another problem with our federal government. I'm glad you're there banging the gong and making the noise. Brigitte Gabriel, founder and chairman of Act for America. I love that she's multilingual. So I say on this note from the Mike Gallagher Show, au revoir, right?
Au revoir, yep.
Lehitraot.
Lehitraot.
Machbar. Arfika saying. And anything else I can think of. And those Vidania. Whatever else I can throw at you.
Thank you, thank you. Listen, have a fantastic Monday, and thank you for having me with you.
Have a blessed day, Brigitte Gabrielle. Thank you. Thank you. Founder and chairman of Act for America. Was that 5 languages? I could have thrown in a Philly. See ya! Sam Malone. Filling in for Mike Gallagher on The Mike Gallagher Show.
I wanna know if what you feel is real.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth of valuable Ability Tree Experts. Give your tree a
filling in from Houston. I know, like, you know, that particular note about Hillsdale and learning about America is what the kids today don't. Their whole focus is so famished. You like that one? It's screwed up. Their whole today, it's all about how many likes can someone acquire on social media? How many shares can they get? You know, when you meet people who like say that they're not on Facebook or they're not, I go, it's awesome. Give them a high five and a belly bump. It has really, really screwed up the perspective of what is health of the stopping people on this going. Let me ask people and ask them about the Final Four, right? Ask them about some knucklehead Hollywood story. And they're so darn focused on this, what can I be viewed as on social media? That's their goal today. It's a horrible distraction. Look, let me, real quick, Saturday, we wrapped up a big event in Houston called the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Okay, it's about 3 weeks long. It's the world's largest livestock show. So they have bulls and rabbits, and they judge them, and pigs and all kinds of stuff, and kids get scholarship money. It's amazing. They have a huge carnival. They have all this deep-fried food, but the highlight is really Florida, Georgia. You have Luke. Someone actually leaves the stage. He climbs down, and he's on like the rodeo dirt. And the rodeo is held at the football stadium of the Houston Texans, where the Super Bowl was. So it's pretty big. And he walks across the dirt, and he's still playing his guitar. And he's still singing, right? And he's about 100 feet from the band, 100 feet from the stage, walking across the dirt where they just had bull riding. And he comes up to the people on the front rows of the sections. And Brad Paisley is not missing a beat. He's walking, he's singing, he's playing. And what are these jabronis doing on the front row? They're all turning their back to Brad Paisley. Do you remember like the famous footage of the Beatles when they came to America and their concerts, and they would like come close to the edge of the stage, and the girls would try to reach up just to touch Paul's leg or George's shoe or Ringo's whatever. In 2017, the fans who are watching this amazing country singer named Brad Paisley are turning their backs to him, not out of protest. They're not saying, I can't believe you sang about love. I shall turn my back on you, young man. No. They turned their back on him and held up their cameras to capture a selfie, to capture a picture of them with Brad Paisley playing in the background. What are they missing at that point? A great live performance. They're more concerned with getting that pic with Brad Paisley in the background playing than they are about focusing and enjoying and watching him. Great guitar riffs, fantastic solos. Everything's pretty much in G. They're 1-4-5 chords. Great lyrics. But no. Every single person who paid, $200 a seat to be in the front? $250 a seat, perhaps? Turned their back extended their arm to take a picture so they could get a selfie. And unfortunately, this is the mentality we're dealing with today. It's not about appreciating the effort. It's not about being a witness to the effort. It's saying, hey, look, I'm in the picture with the effort. It just blew my mind. A great country performer, and people more concerned about getting their pictures taken with him. Filling in for Mike Gallagher, I am Sam Malone on The Mike Gallagher Show. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781-7025. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, Auto Shopper,
a dedicated Houston icon, a radio legend, a respected voice in the morning, and an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet, Smart Strand Silk with DuPont's clutch removal at the carpet through consultation.
In the morning, and an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070, The Answer.
Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here. Check out our website, autoshopper.biz. Look at the inventory and get ready. We finance, you drive. Auto Shopper, 281-781. No credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Auto Shopper, we take pride in offering our customers a good quality vehicle at a great price. Here at Auto Shopper, you'll be saving money on your next vehicle purchase. It's the best deal on wheels. And remember, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Check out the inventory yourself. 15,455 Kirkendall in Houston, Texas. We finance everyone. Call us and ask about it. 281-781-7025. And remember, at Auto Shopper, 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz. Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. abilitytrees.com.
One and only Sam Malone guest hosting.
Thank you, Mike Gallagher. Great to be here, sitting in the boss's chair and doing this show and hanging out with y'all. Loving it. I wish it was a more upbeat Monday, right? Coming off of the healthcare debacle from Thursday and Friday, what could have been the end of Obama health control. Don't say care, it's health control. A plan put together to have the IRS and that relationship between you and your doctor. Put together when there was a primary physician care shortage of like 50,000 primary physicians. A plan that doesn't even allow you to buy insurance across state lines. And it's alive and well on this 27th day of March, 2017. Maybe the plan is, by Donald Trump, our president, our 45th president, is let it go down in flames and let all those jabronis who are stuck to it go down with it. All those who are fist-pumping its victory, like Hillary Clinton in a tweet, or the Pelosi's or Schumers of the world, let them own it. And in months from now, Trump may be smart enough to know that they're going to be stuck with it. Who knows? Maybe that's the master plan. I'm not in the room. I'm just the eternal optimist. Now, the big question is, what does this do for the tax cuts that were going to come up? Our corporate tax rates, some of the highest in the world, at like the big 4-0. How will this defeat that took place Thursday, Friday, and percolated over the weekend affect that? Steve Moore, our good friend, part of Heritage, former with Wall Street Journal, chief economist, also part of Team Trump, joins us on the show from the D.C. area. Steve, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. How you doing?
Sam, I'm doing well. By the way, you're not the eternal optimist. I'm the eternal optimist. And I'm going to tell your listeners this. Am I frustrated? Am I feeling the sting of this defeat? Yes. But I'm going to guarantee you that before this year is done, you heard it first on the Mike Gallagher Show, we are going to get rid of Obamacare. So this is a temporary setback. You know, we're the third inning of the game. Right?
So wait, buddy.
Happen.
Hey, sit down. Says who? Is this your optimism, or is this something you hearing in the pipeline?
This is going to happen because we're so close, actually. That's what's so frustrating. We're so close to getting it done. We're this close. We're an inch away. We couldn't quite get the 218 votes. But the Republicans, there's an old saying, Democrats are the evil party and the Republicans are the stupid party. And I'm a member of the stupid party, but we're not that stupid. We're going to come.
It's amazing. I don't interrupt you, but we talk about the Democrats. Steve, they never step out of line, the Democrats, right?
I know.
They're
always united.
Oh my gosh! When was that?
Their goal.
Their
goal is to grow the government, make it bigger. Look, the Democrats, folks. The Democrats know what they want to do with health care. You know what they want to do, Sam. They want a completely government-run health care system. And when I talk to my liberal friends privately, they won't say it publicly. Yeah, we want to get rid of, the private markets in health care. We want to get the government to run that health care system. And by the way, there are many people maybe listening to the show, that might be better than we have. Ladies and gentlemen, we already have here's an interesting point, Sam. We already have a government-run health care system. You know what it is? It's the VA system, the veteran system. And it's a catastrophe where people are dying in the VA system.
Oh, that scandal. Listen, that scandal of 2 sets of books was horrendous. Exactly. And the fact that not one single folk ended up behind bars with a striped suit. But that's the Obama administration. All right, so
we are going to get this done. And this is a big battle we're talking about the future of 1/7 of our economy. There's 2 directions to go right now, Sam. Either we move towards a more free market system, like you said, interstate competition, and let's do the tort reform and the medical malpractice reform. Let's give people way more choices and way more competition in the system. And you and I talk about this every week on your show. When you have more choices for consumers and when you have more competition, Sam, what happens to prices?
Gee, I don't know. I'm lost. It's a tough one. Give me the Jeopardy music. The prices go down, which was amazing that libs stood in line to get in the way of competition. Let insurance companies fight. Now, let me ask you this. Steve Moore from Heritage, formerly the Wall Street Journal with Team Trump. How does this affect? What is the outcome? How will this dent the vehicle known as tax reform?
Well, it raises the stakes, doesn't it? Because Trump now needs a big victory. I always said, remember I said this on your show, I thought Trump should have done tax reform in the first 100 days. Get it done. It's too hard. It's just terrible. How many big companies have to leave before they get also up in Washington? We realize, hey, we got to fix that, and then of course, America wants much simpler tax stuff. That you can a tax form you can fill out on a postcard you can send in instead of sending days and weeks and months. And by the way, we're in the tax season right now. Why can't you have something that the average American can fill out in a half an hour? I'm a radical on this. I want tax, no deductions, no credits, low tax rate. You fill it out in 15 minutes. You pay 70% of what you earn. You send it into the government.
Yeah, but Steve, you know that Steve. By the way, Steve Moore joining us from Heritage, formerly the Wall Street Journal, Team Trump. You know the tax breaks are power, right? Tax breaks bring lobbyists. Lobbyists bring moolah. Moolah brings power.
That's right. So that's what makes it so difficult. You're exactly right, Sam. Nobody in the swamp, right? Nobody in the swamp of Washington wants tax reform. I mean, I've been working on this for 30 years. It's the ultimate America versus Washington issue, isn't it? All the lobbyists, all the politicians, all of the tax accountants, and all the lawyers, they want the complicated system. But everywhere I go in America, and I say, can't we just make this simple? And can't we make it pro-growth? And everybody's like, yeah, why is it taking so long?
Listen, Steve Moore joining us on the Mike Gallagher Show. I'm not the brightest bulb in the chandelier. I'm about average. And I look at the tax paperwork, and I get like a headache. I go into a tizzy. I feel like I'm on the tilde wheel. And we end up having to hire people, and there's hours upon hours. It's the opportunity cost of filling out our taxes. What could we be doing with those 10, 15, 20, 30 hours? Could we be earning? Could we be spending more family time? Bro, I would just love to have a postcard. This is what I made. That's the end of that. Goodbye.
Well, it was Albert Einstein who once said that the most complicated thing in the universe is the tax system, and he was right about it. It is needlessly complex, and you're right. I love that, Sam. You used the term opportunity cost. I mean, my gosh, that's fantastic. That's a great economic term for meaning that think of all the things that we could be doing with the money and the time, our businesses and our workers, if they didn't have to spend hours and hours.
Right.
And literally, Sam, tens of billions of dollars just figuring out what they owe. There are a lot of small businesses out there who have to spend 10, 20% of their time rather than running the business and hiring more workers and paying them more and satisfying the customers. They have to figure out how much taxes they owe.
Yeah, and imagine with the opportunity cost of Congress, of what took place over the weekend, and the time spent they could have been doing something slightly more productive and getting this done ASAP. We'll see. By the way, real quick on Obama health control, what about just taking small parts of it? just dealing with the mandate alone, turning into $1. That's it. Boom.
Yeah, I like
And-
that. I like that idea. Let's just, get rid of the taxes, get rid of the mandates, get rid of the insurance.
and
But
push it on the
I'm gonna
sidelines,
I'm
marginalize
going
it.
to suggest an alternative to you, for you and your listeners to think about. Here's what I'm suggesting. Why don't we just have a bill that repeals, does what Republicans promise, repeals every word of Obamacare and says something like that legislation would say, by January 1, 2020, Obamacare is repealed. That way, nobody loses their insurance between now and then. We have couple years to figure out how to, fix the system and move towards a market system. But we get rid of every word of that, because Obamacare, ladies and gentlemen, is destroying our healthcare system. Sam, are you saving $2,500 a year on your health insurance?
Let me check. Negative on that one, Whiskey Bravo.
Yeah.
Our companies,
Nobody is.
it went up, what?
Nobody is.
28%, I think, is what our insurance went up around here. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Good.
I love this liberal line that, if we get rid of Obamacare, 20 million people are going to lose their health insurance. Wait a minute. If we stay with Obamacare, nobody's going to have health insurance.
It's a disaster.
The system is imploding.
It's absolutely a disaster. Our good friend Steve Moore from Heritage, heritage.org, part of Team Trump. Steve, always great to have you visit. I'm glad you visit us on the national show, filling in for Mike Gallagher.
All right, Sam, have a great day.
You have an outstanding day, Steve Moore. By the way, it is an honor to fill in for Mike. And if you'd like to hang out with Mike, this is very cool. Mike Gallagher is part of the Stand With Israel 2017 trip, which is October 22nd to November 1. You go to Israel. The website is mikeonline.com or standwithisraeltour.com/Mike Gallagher. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You get safe travel throughout Israel. Jerusalem's 50th anniversary. So, first of all, it's historic to be there in Israel. 2017. First-class accommodations, meals, ground transportation while you are in Israel. That is included. And it's an opportunity to support the Holy Land and the Jewish people in a practical way. What's a practical way? Economically. You stay in the hotel, you take the cabs, you eat the food. It's the Stand With Israel tour. It's an inspiring and educational 9-day journey. Offers you firsthand insight into Israel's fascinating past, dramatic present, and amazing, amazing future. Explore the Galilee, city of Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. You'll get unique insight and expert introductions to the land and its historic sites. Mike Gallagher, one of the hosts, Dennis Prager, will be along with the trip for you. It's convenient ways to pay. You do it in lump sum or do it in installments. Go online now. MikeOnline.com. MikeOnline.com for Stand With Israel 2017. Filling in for Mike Gallagher, I am Sam Malone on The Mike Gallagher Show.
Inside this lonely game.
Welcome to Ability Tree Experts, Houston's leading tree care professionals, led by Louis Flory, a third-generation arborist, over 30 years diagnosing and treating disease and pest-infested trees. Louis and his team of tree service professionals also provide tree pruning, planting, cutting, and removal services for clients across the state of Texas. And now is the time to have your trees sprayed to help prevent and control insects and diseases, and to have your trees deep root fed to promote healthy growth and a good strong root system. Let Ability Tree Experts take care of your beautiful, valuable trees with the proper care and maintenance. Let the certified climbers of Ability Tree Experts give your tree a proper and professional pruning. Call Ability Tree Experts at 281-441-4179. Online, abilitytrees.com. Abilitytrees.com. Welcome to Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval right here at our Auto Look and get it. You also 25. No on your Auto Shopper. 100% guaranteed credit approval. Online, autoshopper.biz. That's autoshopper.biz.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
It's the super sale at Jack's Carpet with savings up to 23 to 46%. We feature the finest carpet like Mohawk Smart Strand Silk with DuPont Serona. Plus, get free pad installation, financing, and furniture moving. At Jack's Carpet, our world-class professionals make it easy from selecting the right carpet through the final installation. You'll pay more for your floor if you don't know Jack. Go to jackscarpet.com for the location near you or schedule a free in-home consultation.
A dedicated Houston icon. A radio legend. A respected voice in the morning. And an adorable fuzzy beard. J.P. Pritchard, waking up Houstonians for over 35 years, joins the Sam Malone Show, weekday mornings on AM 1070. The Answer.
Gallagher.
Go. Sam Malone, filling in on the show. Great to be here. Sean Hannity, Ted Koppel, yesterday morning on CBS. By the way, I'm sure you've heard by now, so Sean Hannity goes over there for an interview, and they had to play it. They must have been like just grinding their teeth at CBS to have to put a successful broadcaster on. They must have walked in and go, ladies and gentlemen, this is a successful broadcaster. Sean Hannity, take pictures, get autographs while you can. Sit down, Charlie Rose. But could you imagine? And then, of course, they get onto this the topic of content. And
some credit to the American people that they're somewhat intelligent and that they know the difference between an opinion show and a news show.
Yeah.
You're cynical. Look at it.
I am cynical because,
You think we're bad for America? You think I'm bad for America?
Yeah.
You do?
In the long haul, I think you and all these opinion shows...
That's sad, Ted.
No, you know why?
That's sad.
Because you're very good at what you do, and because you have attracted a significantly more influential...
Let me finish the sentence.
Let me finish the sentence before you do that.
With all due respect.
You have attracted people who are determined that ideology is more important than facts.
Oy, Maron, que facha. Really? Really? How many times did CBS News report on, I don't know, Bill Clinton flying down to a place called Orgy Island to hang out with convicted registered sex offender Jeffrey Epstein? I would probably think not a lot. In fact, hardly any. But somehow a commentator, he's bad for America. Gosh forbid a news agency should actually deliver the facts. Do you remember when Joel Berenson, the top campaign strategist for Hillary Clinton, had a secret little get-together for all these people in the ABC, NBC, CNN, and none of them disclosed it, even when they interviewed them? I would think that's bad for America. How about when Bill Clinton's little tiny strategist named George Stephanopoulos became the top news anchor and never ever mentions at ABC News that he worked for the Clintons? I would think that when he got busted making little contributions to the Clinton Foundation, I think it was $75,000, I would say that's bad. I mean, I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Let me wrap it up with one or two more calls from New York City. Line 2, Roberta, stopping by to join us on the Mike Gallagher Show. I'm Sam Malone filling in. Roberta?
Hi, great show. Thanks for being there for us. I want to mention that Paul Ryan, he seems to me like that the same bad guys are after him, that the ones that want to put Trump together with the Russians, because it just seems like he could have went to reconciliation like the horrible Obamacare bill did, and he could have consulted with the parliamentarian, which supposedly nobody consulted with her.
Let me ask you, you're in New York. What do you think Donald Trump is thinking right now, today, Monday, 27 March? What do you think is going through his head?
Well, I don't really know, but I hope he figures out how to get this bill back on track, because it sounds like it's dead to me.
You know what, ma'am? He may be so smart that this is all part of that incredible master plan that Donald Trump has. I mean, you don't get to be where he is by being a jabroni. Maybe he's like, you know what? Hey, Paul, didn't work. Guess what? They'll be begging to get rid of it. They will be clawing their way to Washington, Democrats. And then do you want to be that Democrat handcuffed to Obama health control? I don't think so.
Yeah, but all these people, all these senators, they all have the good health care, and we don't.
That's part of the depressing part. That's part of the frustrating part. What they have and we don't. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Look, we're a fraction into his administration. What I'm calling an 8-year term. Don't give up hope. Roberta, I'm glad you called in. Thanks for being on the Mike Gallagher Show. God bless. Have an outstanding day. Maybe the plan. Listen, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but maybe Trump's like, okay, guess what? Didn't happen. We'll move on to taxes. By the way, give me 365 days. You people will be running from that sinking ship called Obama health control. There won't be a Democrat elected from here to Timbuktu. Got to wrap it up. My name is Sam Malone in Houston, Texas, filling in for Mike Gallagher. Thank you for your hospitality. Be back tomorrow on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Stand by. Go.
Sam Malone wrapping up my little fill-in for the Mike Gallagher Show. Back tomorrow. Mike, enjoy your time off. Show's in good hands. We'll see you then on the Mike Gallagher Show.
Thank you, Sam.